So we were doing some investigating today and coming out of the White House late yesterday for immediate release, October 13th, 2016, executive order coordinating efforts to prepare the nation for space weather events. Now, folks, this is a very serious situation here. They obviously know something. Remember, I told you that if we can't get information from the sky and disclosure, we're going to have to watch what's going on around us. And this is exactly what we have been doing all day, yesterday, and today. Now, it basically says Section 1, policy space weather events in the forms of solar flares, solar energetic particles, and geomagnetic disturbances. Now, folks, I'm going to tell you right now, a geomagnetic disturbance, that would be, something dealing with the Earth's magnetic force. Now, we're going to show you in a little bit the Earth's magnetosphere was interrupted late yesterday, literally collapsed and turned around. Now, I'm going to show you the video footage of that. It's really not that hard to understand, but it is a very, very dangerous situation. There were very large plasma bursts coming from the sun, and it literally collapsed the magnetospause. I am going to show you that video at the end of this, but we have some more to talk about very quickly. So we know that President Obama signed this executive order. Okay, that's number one. Number two, there is a ton of disinformation and debunking of the Nemesis solar system and Nibiru. All of a sudden, this has started about 72 hours ago. Every single YouTube channel or website that has anything to do with Nibiru and the Nemesis solar system is coming under fire. And I mean heavy fire. They have professional debunkers that have astronomy backgrounds, and they are literally trying to debunk and spread disinformation through every single one of these channels, including my own. So I'm going to attach hyperlinks for all of these articles in the description section of this video. You need to go and you need to read all of these today. Now, let's get to number three. We have some serious troop movements going on in the United States over the past 7 to 10 days. Okay, the photographs are all over the place. We have massive loads of trains, of military vehicles all over the Midwest and the western part of the United States. They are absolutely everywhere. They include U.S. military vehicles and UN vehicles. We have troop buildups going on everywhere in the United States. I'm sure that any of you that live in any of these areas that have military bases, I'm sure that you have seen these 1 or 2 mile long trains with nothing but armored vehicles on them, tanks, Humvees, these ARAPs, generators. All of this is coming our way. Also, we have this massive buildup of UN soldiers from Europe and abroad right now. I was just given a number. There are approximately over 100,000 of these troops here in the United States. They've been here for about a year. They've been bringing them in slowly through U.S. Air Force bases. Okay, I'm telling you, this is a preparation for martial law. Something is going to go down before this election. I think they know about it. I think they want to create the situation, but we have to be vigilant and we have to pay attention. There is absolutely no reason why there should be more than 100,000 UN troops here in the United States. They've been training here. I have spoke with some U.S. soldiers that are still enlisted and some that are out of the military, and they are telling me that these troops have been here for about a year. They are divided up in troops of 10,000. So if there are over 100,000 of them here, they are in at least 10 or 12 strategic points throughout the Midwest and the West Coast. Okay, I've gotten no reports of this on the east coast or the southern part of the United States. Now, right now, anybody living on the West Coast, Pacific West Coast, specifically Oregon, the state of Washington, there is a major threat of a storm, major typhoon that was out in the Pacific is moving in. They filed this report on the Weather Channel. Please listen.
Dangerous storms moving into the Pacific Northwest, and we haven't seen the worst of it yet. That's coming on Saturday. Now, Thursday evening, we clocked a wind gust along the Oregon coast of 103 miles per hour. Winds are going to be significant with these storms that are coming in, along with the rain, and we even got a little bit of snow in the elevation. So here's what we're dealing with today. It is a storm moving onshore. It will bring a lot of winds. The rain will pick up as well. We've already seen some heavy downpours coming in, especially along the coast where they've picked up about 3 inches. So a lot more rain in the forecast. The winds will be brutal, especially Saturday. This is all the remnants of Typhoon Sogna. So those winds are going to pick up. But you could see along the coast 40, 50 mile per hour winds. This starts to diminish by Sunday, but really the balance of the weekend, it is going to be a tough go. High wind alerts are in effect, and here's a look at the rainfall you can expect. Also, some significant mountain snow right through the weekend.
Okay, folks, so if you live in any of those areas, make sure you get to the store, get some supplies, make sure that you have some batteries in case you have power outages, make sure you have enough food, water, medical supplies, and also any kind of medications that you take. Make sure you have all of this. We are going to be filing several reports today. Please make sure that if you see our videos up there, stay tuned because there is a lot going on. Okay, everybody, let's get into this magnetosphere collapse. Now, what you're looking at here, this monitors all of the radiation and the sun activity coming towards the Earth. If you look to the right of your video screen or your television or your cell phone, the right of the screen is where the sun is. Now, those thin black lines are supposed to be trailing far behind the left side of your screen, all the way across. They collapsed. The big blue part of your screen that is to the left, that is a massive ball of plasma energy. The Earth was obviously reacting to something that was nearby. Now, this is a very dangerous situation for the Earth because it basically leaves us almost completely defenseless. Now, we will be monitoring this for the rest of the day and throughout the weekend. This was a very, very serious situation. Now, I did speak with an astronomer pertaining to what just happened with our magnetosphere. He did tell me off the record that something like this that would occur would only be if a large star or planetary body was nearby the Earth and it reacted. What made us really start wondering when we received these two photographs from one of our loyal subscribers from Budapest, Hungary. You can clearly see the sun setting to the left and another major light source up to the left. Now, once again, folks, we don't clearly know what this is, but there are two light sources in that sky. So keep your eyes and your ears open, and we will be back shortly with another report. I'd like to thank all of our Nibiru watchers. You guys do a fantastic job. Would also like to thank you for your loyal subscribership. You can continue to email your photographs and your video to NibiruPlanetX2016@gmail.com. And don't forget to share our videos with your friends and family members on Facebook. And subscribe to the Nibiru channel for all of our current updates. And like I always say, keep an eye in the sky.